Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you will actually find Commodore 64 and Atari videos available on this channel. And now I haven't put up a video in a while for those who have already been current subscribers, and I apologize. I don't know if most of you have found out or not, but actually my video cable broke here. I could kind of show it to you here. Well, I don't know if it really matters, but this is the Commodore video cable right here. Basically, this right here. This is the part that where's it pointing at again? But this is the part right here that broke. So I kind of stuck this thing on it to try to get it, because it's not like when you press it down or whatever, it doesn't get a good signal. So I was kind of trying to squeeze it, because if you have to hold it in like that to get a signal, and then I finally surrendered that. And then somebody called Jeff the Coder contacted me online with a message, and he stated that I should probably look up what's actually known as an RCA. Well, I'm sorry, it's called an RF2. He called it RF2 coaxial converter. Now I wanted to show you here. I'm gonna show you the piece here and put it back in. I'm gonna have to unplug here for a minute just to show you what it looks like right here. I'm going to put it back in the box so you guys can just kind of get an idea of what this is, and then we'll hook it back up and you'll see. Okay, so this right here is the device you'll need. It works pretty well on mostly any LCD television. Okay, take a second there. It's called an RCA Male to F connector, Coaxial Female. And this basically will only work if, now there's an if, let me unplug this for a second so I can show you the Commodore when I pull it up here. If you look at the back of the Commodore here, you'll see this right here. You need this plug-in right here. I think it's called the RF to video or whatever right here. Sheesh. RF to video. I'm trying to work backward here. And it plugs right into there. So what I'll do is I'll take it out of the box and I'll show you how to hook it up, and you'll see the picture that you just saw earlier. And this is, like I said, it'll bypass the video cable. So what you do is you take your Commodore 64 with the plug-in. Try to see where it is here, and it plugs right in. So watch right here. It plugs right into there. I cannot do this backward. I'm trying to, but you plug it into there like that, kind of firmly. You see it's kind of seated in there, and then you take your coaxial cable, basically right here. If you can kind of see this, this is the coaxial cable, you know, for the regular cable televisions. You plug it in from the back of the input, and you just basically connect it back into here and watch the TV in the background as I do it. See, it's already got a picture like that. Now I'm going to have to plug it in here myself because I can't hold it at the same time. Make sure it gets seated in really tight, and then your picture will stay. So there we go. So the picture is now back. Therefore, we've bypassed the video cable, and you don't even need to go out and spend the money. And sometimes they're hard to find online. So this works like a charm. So I only paid like $5 for this thing, probably $5 or $6. So very cheap, and it does the job great. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'll move the camera in here so if you really want to see the picture, what it really looks like up close, I kind of hold it and show it to you. You can really see, now look real close there, you can really see it's very clear. The picture is, you can see the pixels and everything. I mean, it's just awesome. Even better than the camera. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but I mean, it is just amazing, you know, how well of a job it does in connecting back up your Commodore to the television. Now, there is a downside. I'll show you that. I don't know if you can notice here or not. Give me a second to readjust the camera here. I'll go back into the basic here. And I know you can see the screen, but you might notice from this to my other videos that the screen is actually smaller. If you look here, you've got actually a little bit more space here and a little bit more space here, because this is a larger television and it's actually set up for, what is it, a 40 column mode versus the 80 column mode, which is I think what the 128 was capable of doing or whatever, but maybe I'm wrong. But the resolution basically on my other television, what it did is it kind of squeezed everything into one place. So the only problem with that is, if you remember watching my videos before, you didn't get as clear as the pictures you're getting right now. And I said, if you see it up close, you can really see. I mean, if I adjust the colors from the background, you'll see that it's just an amazing picture. I think it's just, it looks so much better, and my videos will be so much more clear. And I'll explain why. I know I wanted to go into character set, which is what this is. It's actually a character set game. And I'll probably do that later, because I did promise you guys that I would show you how the character sets work. But this video is just going to be one of those that kind of, you see the little thing moving around there? This video is going to be one just kind of show you how clear of a picture you can get and how you can connect your Commodore up by having that RCA, what is it, the RCA Male to F connector. So, I mean, it just does an amazing job here. So, my camera's lopsided again there. Okay, now you can really see it there. So, move the cable out of the way here. Looks a little bit better. Okay, there we go. And that's all this one does. It, like I said, moves up and down the ladders here. It's just a character set. I wanted to show you the reason why this is important. You might not notice it in my other videos, but if you try to change the color of the text, it looks kind of blurry and stuff like that. Now, I'll show you this in a demonstration here. There's a game on here. Trying to remember, Old West, I think it's called. I tried to demonstrate. You know, I unplugged. I need to plug in back in the serial cable. I plugged that just so I could show you the other example. So let me plug that back in here. Okay, so now I got the disk drive hooked up. Now let's look at the directory. Okay, so the one I wanted to show you here is this one right here, called Old West. Now, like originally when you changed the colors, like I said, they didn't look very good when you had put them in a larger display, but it looks so much better like this, even though it is smaller. I think you could still see it and stuff like that. It's got the same as an emulated graphics now, except the emulated graphics do kind of miss some of the multicolor when it goes into multicolor mode. This is kind of a long program to load too. But I kind of wanted to demonstrate that for you guys here, so give it a second here. Here we go. Now I'll run it and you'll see. You can almost read the text now. Before you could not really read it when it was in other colors. Here it's a lot more clear. And again, if I move the camera up close, you'll see. You can't see it from there, but if I move it up close, you'll be able to see. I mean, it's super clear. Look at that. You can really see what's going on just by looking at it. You know, all the colors are really coming out. It's just when, of course, I put it in the background here, it doesn't get a good focus from there. It's just the camera's fault, not the television display. But that's the point I'm making, is that it's coming in so much more. The clarity is so much better than it's ever been. I think if I play with it long enough and try to get the right angle, I could probably get this looking really, really good. But I have to adjust the colors and everything else. But let's try that anyway, just for a second here, just for purposes of this video. Okay, let's see. So I think if I last time changed the brightness, was it? I think that might have brought the colors back. Let's see if I drop it down here. Either I drop it down or I move it up, one or the other. I can't remember which one it is. Okay, so I got the color brightness way down now. Put it back up and see if the colors get brighter here. And it might even be affected by this. Let's see. Sharpness. Huh. That's interesting. It's actually bypassing the settings on the television. Probably because of the way the RF is working. Okay, wait, this one actually works. There we go. So I'm dropping it down in dim so you can really see it. Now you can see it and you can really read it, you know. That's the point I'm making of this video, is that it's really, the graphics are really coming in great now. I'm really impressed with it, and I'm really happy that I didn't have to go out and buy this other cable. That just saves me a lot of time and trouble. So thanks again, Jeff the Coder. You can watch his video on the Pitfall Hack video. He's got a video out there for Red Devil, I think it's called, a game he's working on. So let's see here. Trying to see if there's something else I could show you on here to really showcase the graphics here. Of course, any game would do just the same, but I mean, it's just amazing. I'm just so impressed with it now. I'll let this one load in. It'll take a second. Alright. Look at that. You can read the screen and everything. That's just amazing. Although the color itself here, it looks like it's white, but it's actually orange. Let's see if I can get that to show orange. Kind of like when I was doing that sprite, I was able to really show you the colors of the sprite and stuff like that. So let's play with the colors maybe. Maybe drop it down. Sometimes dropping it down. There we go. Sometimes dropping it down seems to work. There we go. Now that right there is looking at the original Commodore 64 system. Those are very common displays on the Commodore 64. That's what you would get back in the days. So I said I kind of have to trick the display from what you're seeing and what's over here. But I think I'm going to leave it like that because it looks like it comes in so much better. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Okay, let's see what else is on here. I tried to get this one to work earlier, but it didn't want to load. I'll try it again. And the lines you're seeing there that are kind of moving on the screen when you kind of look and you're seeing the little dazzle lines moving there, those are not showing up over here. So when you hook it up to your television, you won't get any lines. I mean, it's just picture perfect. Now that's showing a blue screen. This is actually a white screen. Let's see if I can get that to match here somehow. So I'm just trying to get it as close to the original as I see it and as you should see it. So that's kind of white there. And that's actually that's almost identical. Let's see. If I drop it down a little bit more, maybe. That's a little bit dark. That's a little too dark. I think that's going to get it right there. There we go. Now I tried to show this video before for this game, but it did not come out because, like I said, it was the way it was trying to display on the LCD display. But now what you're seeing here on the screen is exactly what I'm seeing. So it's identical. There's a match going on. I can see that this is purple text, this is black, and this is like a little dark blue, and this is red. So it looks great. This is just a simple game. You just basically move through the game, and you can't go through the walls and stuff like that. These are doors, obviously. Oops. Oh, I thought you actually got to type go west, whichever direction you want to move in. And so to see if there's any other text in here. Go north. And everything you're seeing, it's just excellent, you know. Let me see if there's any other other stuff I have on these discs, other programs that I could really showcase what's going on here for you. Kind of looking at it over here. Trying to see if there's any other graphical type demos or something. I don't know what's on these discs. I'm almost tempted to put in Pitfall and just show you how amazing the graphics are, but I'll probably do that last. I'll put that to the side if I can recall to do that. This one has a lot of games on it too, but that's not the point I wanted to make. Here we go. I think I found one here. Let me see. What's on this? I think this one has character set graphics. Let me pull this one in and look at the side of this disc. Let's see. This ain't the right one, I guess. Maybe it's on the other side. It's a two-sided disc, I forgot. I have just tons and tons of programs here, as you guys are probably seeing already. I would love to be able to show you all these, but it would just take so much time. Here's another good example of this demonstrating the text graphics. This is a text adventure I wrote back in the days. There we go. Let's see. I didn't even put a date on. Oh yeah, I did. Actually, you could see it right there. It's June 20th, 1991. So let's see what's on. Colors very close to a match again. The only difference is this. My name should be purple. Let's see if we can get the computer to match it again. Again, this is just playing with colors to try to see. Like I said, just to get a match with what you're seeing and what I'm seeing. Does take a little bit of tweaking though. Let's see, brightness, sharpness, I did color, oh, tint, probably tint would do it. There we go, now we got purple. Okay, so I'm looking at a dark purple, you're seeing a light purple. Let's see if I can drop it down darker. That'd be like a blue. That's pretty close. Now if I take the camera once again and move it up close to the screen, you'll see exactly what I'm trying to get the match here. Oops, got to turn off the menu. So you look right there, that's the colors I was trying to get the match from the standpoint where I'm at. But like I said, as you can see, they're very, very clear. So that's the whole point of this video, is to really show you that I'm enjoying this new connector, this new converter, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is just a text adventure. I tried to show this one before, but obviously the text was unreadable, so I couldn't really show it to you. I just have this one set up on simple letter commands. You just type in the letters and it moves you around from screen to screen. That's how the text adventures were designed back in the day. And then when you see something, you can pick it up, like you see a rake. I think you can get the rake. Let me see. Yeah, it says OK. You type inventory and it tells you what you're holding. So let's see what else is on here. Oops. I wanted to see what haunted house was. Got me curious. I don't think I haven't seen this program in years. Huh. What is this? Oh, this was my tester. I don't know why I put haunted house. Oh, no. Oh, you know, I designed this before I designed, and you can see when I designed this, in January 7th, 1993. I designed this when I was originally working on my Quest for the Mad Bomber video. This was like a test to read the verbs and the nouns for the text adventure. So. Okay, what else is on here? Let's see, a mystery manor. I think that's another text adventure, because this is supposed to be my text adventure disc. Kind of mixed up with a few other things, but you know, I kind of keep them together. Okay, let's run this. Oh yeah, this is another text adventure. Kind of hear it there, it's making a little bit of music. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but you just select the players. Yeah, there's a match on the text again. Black and yellow. Perfect. Looking good. Black and gray. This is a press city 2 keys for secret code. AB. Yeah, this is where you get to move around. This is like the old Infocom adventures. Accused of murder. Cook. Enter the number of the murder. It's like you kind of have to figure out who murdered somebody. That's kind of cool. See, obviously, if you don't play the game, you're not going to know all the facts. Can you hear that? I had to lean close so you can pick it up on the headset. Okay, so if you want to see the listing, I can show it to you. Eventually, guys, I want to transfer a lot of this to D64, where you guys can actually look at it yourself and start, you know, writing your own stuff. It's just going to take a lot of time to type it all in. That's a pretty long one, ain't it? This was written by somebody at, I think it was the editor at Lodestar. I remember if I remember correctly, let me see. No, actually this is from a book, Compute's third book of Commodore 64, my bad. Okay, let's see what else is on here. Connect the dots, word match. I'm curious to see what Super Tank is. Alright, let's run this one. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'll lean closer to see if we can hear the music. And once again, you're getting a match. This is the green, this is red, and this is blue. and they're gray, obviously, so they're white background. They're matching very good. And green, yellow, and white. Very good match. So I think I'm going to keep these settings. I like this. It says choose a tank. I don't know what the 2 is for. We'll try that one. Oh, this is kind of interesting. How do I move? I have to hit this thing. Oh, it shoots little missiles at him. That's kind of interesting. Man. Okay, and once again, looking at red background, black, white. I mean, like I said, everything is looking really good. So, could spend all day showing you all these programs, but that was the whole point of this video: show you how to hook it up and show you, you know, how excellent I think it's looking now, even though the screen is smaller. Before I forget, I'll run the Pitfall 2 and show that to you. These other ones are just sound programs. That's what Connect the Dots is. I know I mentioned it. Alright, let's run that one. Let's play Mushroom, 22 dots. And do a smaller one. Oh, I think you have to like type with the numbers or something. Huh. Oh, I know I'm doing it wrong. I type the letter. Number 3. You have to match up where the letters are. So if I type in like 7 and C or D, is that not D? B. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Try that again. 7 B. Or it's the dots. Okay, so 6 and J. I get it. It's just drawing dots to it. So, okay, so let's go ahead and put in that pitfall. And again, once again, just to demonstrate the clarity of what you're going to see on the screen. And you can kind of compare this to my other pitfall hack video, and you'll be able to see that it's really coming in very good now. So, whoops. As I remember how to load it. But yeah, let's do Impossible Mission. You've already seen Pitfall, so I'll do Impossible Mission. This one does take a while to load, but I'll show you this one. Just press fire button or something. That looks pretty good though, huh? Curious to something else here. My TV has a zoom feature on it too. Let's see what zoom does to it. Check that out. It's kind of neat. It loses the bottom part though. It cuts off at the bottom. So if I go back to it, that's super huge. Oh, no, it doesn't. Actually, look, it's still there. Hey, you know what? It might work on this then. Yeah. Even nicer, we got a larger display. Of course, if your TV doesn't have zoom on it, then you're going to be out of luck on that. I think it's still loading. And this one talks.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
I don't know if you guys heard that. This you just kind of move around. I'm looking at it. It looks awesome, man. It looks really good. I think we've got a breakthrough now. Oh, this is awesome. It looks so perfect. We got a match from what I'm seeing and what you're seeing. Just my screen is a little bit greener, but it's very close. Learn how to play this game. I forgot about the part where he falls and he dies. So you kind of move with these things. How do I get up there? Interesting. You got me. Got you. I think I remember you just push up and you can search stuff. Huh. Oh, what's this? Huh. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video. That was the whole point, to show you, how to get the graphics matching on the screen. And you can see that I'm back in business, guys. I'm going to start putting out some more videos, and like I'm going to work on a character set one because people have been, asking me about that and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And till next time, thanks for visiting my channel. And I'll see you guys soon. Oh, yeah. Have a good day.